Okay, this is the Gimme Shelter trophy. We're going to fast travel to all of the shelters in the game. There are 30 of them. If there's one in particular that you think you're missing or know you're missing or whatever, check the description. There'll be some timestamps for each of them. And this is Red Sickbed. This is the first one that you encounter. This is where you wake up and meet Seeker for the first time. Right in the south end of Dark Woods. Okay, this is the Waterfall Cave shelter. It's the one where you first meet up with Antea again. Next one we're going to meet is Jacob's Lean-To. This shelter is not available until after you complete Hungry are the Hunters, or the Flesh is Weak haunting. Then this shelter will be available. This is the Hunter's Camp. This one will become available after you talk to Kate Newsmith when you first arrive in the Hunter's Camp. And my camp looks like this because I spared Thick Skin, so they're actually progressing and making new stuff. When I sacrificed Thick Skin, they didn't have new buildings. Things near the end. This is very different, actually. Alright, we have another waterfall shelter. This is the waterfall shelter that you can first come to after you're doing Prudence. Prudence is haunting during the Woodfolk. We're at the end of Dark Woods Falls. There's a shortcut here to Exploited Hills. Down from Exploited Hills, anyway. There's a fisherman's cabin over there. We can do Old Watchtower now. So Old Watchtower is not available until you do the Twins haunting, which is a later game haunting. So this is probably one of the later ones that you'll come in contact with. Let's do it this way. It's above the mine area. You'll enter in from there and come up. In the cave. This one is available. This is you can get to this one from the Old Marsh Encampment Void exit. When you're in the Old Marsh Encampment, if you go to the north, once you have Ensnare, you can clear the Vine and have access to a Void entrance. The exit for that Void exit is like down here and to the right. It's down there. And so you'll come out here and come up. And there's a bunch of stuff in here. There's an altar in here. There's a specter nest in here. There's an orb over there. There's like a lot of stuff in here. And this connects to the mine. If you go that way, the mine that we were just at for the Old Watchtower one, that connects here. And this side connects on to the road that connects Exploited Hills and Fiery Grove. So basically, in order to get to this one, you need to do the void at the encampment in Mire Marshes. That's how you get to this one. Okay, this is the High Cave Shelter. This is the one for Fiery Grove. You'll probably come here during the Blacksmith Haunting. Blacksmith Haunting will lead you that way and over there. But if you take the path along the water up here, it'll lead you in this direction. And then this is the bridge that leads over to Lake Jane's Fiery Grove and other hauntings. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree one is also over there. The apple cart. I don't even remember the name of it. The one with Credence and Beloved Scudder's haunting is over there as well. So that's when you come in contact with that one. Okay, so next one we've got Kate's Bivouac. This is one of the ones that's really unmissable. It's during the Beast. It's right after the Nicholas Doonan fight. Really squeeze through, I guess, but that's where the Nicholas Doonan fight took place. So we're up here. What next one is going to be the Wolf's Den. The Wolf's Den is inside the cave. I'm not going to drop down because if I drop down I have to like go all the way around. But this is where the settlers died. They all got eaten. Continue down the path to face the Beast. This is the last shelter before the Beast fight. Okay, this is Mossy Watchtower. This is the first one that you come to when you first enter the Mire Marshes. This is the old Marsh Encampment. Seekers down there fighting All Saul when you first get here. Here's the foggy battlefield that you went through. Okay, this is Siridian's Island. Actually, I just went the wrong way. Yeah, here. You come to this one when you first arrive with Seeker. You'll be like over there and you walk down the beach and stuff and you come across. This is right in here. This is a broken bridge shelter. When you first, after you talk to Siridian and like move on, you'll come out of a cave here and come down, and this is where you are when you have to choose either the Harrows or Jericho. And this is the broken bridge to Boston. Okay, we'll do the Harrows next. Okay, this is a small cave shelter. This is right on the path on the way into the Harrows Hamlet, and I was not expecting to. I should have actually been expecting.
Ask for help if you need it.
The Scourge is right down there, and you come down the path, and we go through, and then over there's the farmhouse, and then you keep going, and there's the ship and stuff. So it's right here. Okay, this is the one in the hamlet. Sort of your main base in town. It comes available after you sort of check in with Haskell when you first arrive. It's underneath the meeting house. Okay, this is the one in Harrows Hills. If you left Evelyn alive, she'll send you to this area for dill, to collect dill. There's a nest over there, a Spectre's nest, and then there's the bridge to northern Harrows. There's two, excuse me. That one leads over to like Forsaken Farm area. This one leads over to like Lucy Barrow's alehouse area, kind of thing. Yeah, this side's Lucy Barrow's house. This is Perry Cottle's area. My mistake. I was thinking I was over here, because this is Forsaken Farm over here. But we are right here. Next one we'll do Old Hills House. We're right here. We're going over here. This is the O'Hara sisters haunting. There's Moira's house over there. This is one by the old mill. Old Mills, I think it's called. It's right next to the mill. This is the bolt hold. This is the huge shipwreck that is right next to the cave that you visit for Hugh's Saints and Sinners haunting. Takes place in there, in that cave. If you were to go this way, you can get to the shipwreck haunted grounds. Oh, for goodness sake.
Careful. They mean business now.
That got none of you. Why did that get none of
you? I'm right here, you know.
The shipwreck haunted grounds is just above there. It's on the other side of that little hill. So that's this area. Now we're going to do the 2 underground ones. And if Mount Pleasant is any sort of experience, or let's see if we can get down there. We might not be able to fast travel out, but let's see. Collapsed House is the first one that you'll come to. It's the start of the Inkwell. Well, it's not the start, but the Collapsed House is the first spot that you come to when you're actually underground. After you've left the Void and Lammy, you end up here. The other one down here is it not going to allow me to fast travel? Travel? Yes. Okay. I don't know why that took 3 tries, but okay. This is a very easy one to miss. This is one of the easiest ones to, like, you'll know it's here. Most likely you'll know it's here. But there's an invisible wall here until, like, you look over here and Antaeus finishes talking and you look over here. Then this invisible wall disappears and you can come in here. But the minute you go here, a new invisible wall pops up and you can't get back. So it's really easy to miss if you don't interact with it while you're here. It's entirely possible that you're going to have to fast travel back to the collapsed house and then run back over here in order to get it. Because the first time, I knew it was here. I looked right at it and went, okay, I'm going to come back and sit down. I just want to see if there's any loot over here. And then, boom, I was locked out. So this is one of the easiest ones to miss. Oh, good, we can fast travel. Because in Mount Pleasant, you can't fast travel out of the mine. So there's definitely going to be like a cut there. But all right, let's go to Mount Pleasant. Okay, this is Frozen Vales. This is the first one that you'll come in contact with, potentially come in contact with. The gondola ride from the start, the building ends like right over there. So you have to sort of go east, but I don't really want to go out too far because I don't want to get in a fight, but that's where you go find Seeker after she moves. Okay, this is Fort Jericho. You'll get the key to this building from Pennington after you talk to him, after you finish isolation. That's his office right there. They're the barracks. In here is a resource chest that nobody seems to be able to figure out how to get. There have been multiple posts on Reddit. How do I get this resource chest? No one knows. If you know, drop a comment. Because I would love to know how to get that one. Everything else I can get. I can't get that one. Anyway. So there's Fort Jericho. Okay, Dormitory is the first one in the mines that you'll come to. See how many fights I have to get into just to get back to the chimney room. Okay, so this is the chimney room. Well, I call it the chimney room. The cursed chest is back there. Elevators are right here. This is the west side. When you come down, there's a fork in the road. This is to the right. Don't go in there. And at the four-way intersection, it's straight ahead to the west. It's an easy one to miss, and one that you most likely will might have to come back for, if you missed it, obviously. But see, fast travel is locked from here, so I'll be right back, because I have to go to the next one. Okay, the last one in the mine is at the base of the longer elevator, right before you fight the puppeteer. You go down that way to fight the puppeteer. I don't know what... Oh, that memory is still hanging out. Anyway, the shelter is directly underneath the elevator shaft. And again. Okay. Do another cut. And we'll get out of the mines. Okay, this is the hunter spot, fast travel spot. You can find this one while you're doing the Theodore and Flora haunting. It's in the cave just before the Watchtower. Like, there's the Watchtower right there. You initially will get to it by going this way. And if you do the haunting, there's no real way you can't really find it, because either one of their guns, depending on which haunting you got, the guns are in here. One of the guns is in here. Right here. Okay. Bligh Domain. Okay, this one's on the Bligh property. You can get this during the Rumbles through a Glass Darkly haunting. That's where John and Abigail's house and barn is, and then the mansion itself, the estate, is right there. The Bligh estate. So it's this little cute house right here. So here's the old trading route shelter. There's the path. You get to it when the road forks. When you're in this area, you go left to find the road that I was just looking at. If you go right, you'll come up here to this little area. That overlooks everything. So there's the little fork in the road. There's like Fort Jericho's back that way. And then you come this way. Before I get any more fights. Okay, so if I have counted correctly, this is 29. And all we have left is the void shelter. So I will get us there. Okay, during of days gone by, you will come across the schoolhouse on your way through the void. And it's really easy to miss, but it's right here.
Poor little Antea, gifted and talented, constricted, bound, abandoned.
Go to hell.
But just be sure to activate it, and obviously there's no fast travel from here, but definitely be sure to activate it. And that is all 30 shelters. If you have a question about one, or if maybe I went too fast and you didn't get a good sense of where one of them really was, leave a comment, and I will do my best to answer you.